both teams are pretty good here in Columbus. FC Columbus is 1-1 and AFC and Arbor is 4-0-1, which is the top of the league of the group. And so it should be a pretty good game. One of the things that I noticed last game is the velocity, the speed of FC Columbus that's going to help us really a lot throughout the year.
So they got a fast defense, fast offense. In the back, we got Marco Andrews, a very fast guy out from Jamaica. He's shutting them down last week all week.
He actually goes to Ohio Dominican, right?
Yeah, I think he's in his fourth year Ohio Dominican. Yeah.
Well, the interesting thing about this league is, NPSL, North American Premier Soccer League, but all the players are considered amateur players, so they can go back to the collegiate careers in different universities around the nation.
Yeah, that's correct. So they all retain their amateur status.
But I think that's good that they get exposed to, the fact that they're going to be able to be seen by, other professional coaches.
Yeah, there'll be scouts out there, and they'll be exposed to a very high level of play. That's right.
Hey Patrick, the other thing that is interesting is what happens when you play in turf, it adds 10 or 15 degrees of temperature to the environment.
Oh yeah, it's really hot out there on that field on that turf. You can tell by the end of the game.
Oh yeah, and listen, so this is a neat turf. It's a pretty. This is the turf that has those black little particles on it, which is really helping people with their ACLs, because before, when you have the old-fashioned turf, you turn your cleat and the cleat doesn't turn, and then so your knee pops.
Your shoe stays and your ankle goes. That's right.
Yeah, so that's going to be helping. But the other thing that you have to pay attention when you play in a turf is that really the way that the balls bounce is totally different than in grass.
Right, you got to get used to it in practice. It becomes very different than on grass field.
So you almost have to practice in turf to be able to, and I'm sure they do that because we have our own turf facility over there in Hilliard. Right. All right, so we're going to go with the start of the lineup. For FC Columbus, we're going to go with Masgrave Clay, Gabino Cani, Andrew Marcos, Barbaway, and Carbonari Thomas. And then midfielder, we're going to go with Blackwood Cabin, our good friend JJ Bain, and Agumas Tomarki. And then up front with a strong Simba and Camara. Game zone! Throw in. AFC and Arbor. And Arbor attacking from the right hand side with AC Liati. FC Columbus get the ball back. Camara was almost outside, but we're going to have a goal kick by FC and Arbor. Goal kick, FC and Arbor. Patrick, what do you think? Great weather for a game.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day for a beautiful game.
FC and Arbor are trying to attack with a long pass, but we recouped pretty good. White gets the ball back, but FC and Arbor gets the ball back. What they're trying to do is they're trying to over to FC Columbus and Noah Mas and his style of soccer. They like to play a little bit the tiki-taka. So they're trying to establish the possession first, and there's a foul against FC Columbus. Foul on the field. No. FC Columbus will be taking the free kick. Yeah, that's talking to Gabiano early in the game. They say that on the last time that they played, it was so hot that most of the players were out of juice in about the 80 minutes, and they have to tough it out. That's why you do that in practice. You go the extra running for those moments when everything is empty. You can't reach out to your brain and get some more out of your body.
Absolutely. In the last game, a few players having some cramps. Dangerous ball played into the center defense. FC Columbus trying to clear it.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of trying to get it out of there fast. You know, at the beginning of the game, you just kind of like look into your opponent to see what they look like and how fast they go. Throwing AFC and Arbor.
I didn't see it yet.
Columbus got possession on the throwing, but AFC and Arbor didn't clear the ball from the back, and back to the defenders to clear the ball for FC Columbus, and now they have possession in the middle of the field. Oh, that's a foul. Kind of unnecessary, don't you think?
Yeah, a little unnecessary there. They're about 45 yards out for the penalty.
Okay, he's getting a verbal warning from the refs. Hey, got it out. It looks like Blackwood County going to take the shot. They're going to try to send it into the back post. I would think that at least Camarine, Simba are going to try to get in there. Also, Ezra Armstrong in the top of the box. Go kick AFC and Arbor. I mean, I would have done the same, but you have to he was kind of leaning too much and the ball went way up, but it was 3 points in football, right?
Yeah. He had a good try there.
Yeah.
Early in the game, just trying to get some shots on goal.
Well, they're trying to get the ball out of the back, AFC and Arbor passing the ball a little bit, so it looks like they're going to go ahead and move it around, trying to keep possession, which is always a good idea, but you know, one mistake and that ball is in the net, so you have to watch out a little bit. Long ball to the right inside.
Long ball from the center back all the way to the right.
All the way to the inside. Ooh.
It almost looked like a penalty in the box. And Arbor is screaming, hoping for a penalty, but the ref waves it off. It's a corner.
Yeah, I think that the ref saw that there was, first of all, no intention on that. Corner kick, AFC and Arbor.
I should mention there that forward made an excellent first touch to trap a 50-yard ball.
You know, that's what you see in this league that is different to, you know, obviously an amateur league. But the level of skill of some of these guys are amazing. I mean, even top MLS players.
Yeah, that was a world-class first touch. They trapped it in stride at a full sprint.
And the reason why it's so incredible to see something like that, because you know how hard it is to do that.
The cross came in, and then one of the forwards for Arbor got hooked to it, but it went wide.
Boy, but that was close.
Yeah, the goalkeeper was not happy with that. It was a little too close for comfort for the goalkeeper there.
Goal kick against Columbus. We play a little bit of advantage there, which is always good when the referee knows that doesn't have to interrupt the game all the time because something like that happens. FC Columbus is trying to get the ball out of the back, and like I say, trying to control.
They swung it around twice there before they could get it out the back.
Right. On Arbor. Throwing on Arbor. Yeah, that was not good. It was too tight to make that heist there. And then he didn't shield the player, so he lost possession. Again, FC and Arbor trying to control it by passing it around.
Jack Cawley, number 17, the captain there for Ann Arbor, dropped it all the way back.
You know, you think that Columbus is maybe pressing a little harder at the beginning, but no, I think they just kind of, like I say, they're trying to see what each other are doing.
There's another long ball over the top from the right back to the right forward, but it sailed long and went for a goal kick for Columbus.
You know, Patrick, that happened last week. They were sending a lot of balls into the corners, and our backs are so fast. I mean, DeMarco and Clamas are like great.
Two excellent defenders, and both of them have a lot of speed. So the people trying to get on them were not getting any kind of advantage against those two outside backs, not at all.
Yeah, I was talking to DeMarco a little bit before the game, and he was telling me he had a little bit of a growing pool that he was going to test it. It looks like he's doing okay.
So far, he looks just as fast as ever.
Yep. FC and Arbor got possession in midfielder. Trying to push it back and back to the defense. I think he's going to go back to the other side of the field.
Push it all the way back to their right back.
Looks like Brenham. He's bringing the ball back.
Cleared out wide, number 7, Thomas.
Still with possession. FC and Arbor. I tell you what, their level of skills are very good too. I really enjoy that part of the league. The skipper with the ball, picking it up in the 18 and serving right away to DeMarco. DeMarco is sending back to the keeper, and the keeper is going to go ahead and clean it up. When in doubt, kick it out, right?
That's right.
Oh, that's a foul against one of our, against Thomas.
That's Thomas pressing the captain of the Arbor team, number 17.
Again, now they've moved the whole team to our side of the field, and they are pressing a little harder now. Still, they haven't been able to connect from the backs to the midfield.
Michigan lost the ball. Columbus on a counterattack. A through ball to Thomas on the right side. He lost it though, couldn't control it. That was the.
And again, they're trying to just keep pressing a little bit.
Another long ball over the top, trying to hit it. DeMarco's right there. Michigan couldn't control it. DeMarco took it, and then they fouled DeMarco as he tried to go forward with the ball.
Free kicks. FC Columbus.
Michigan has been trying those balls over the top to their right and left forwards in the corners, but so far still not much success.
You know, as I told you last week, man, that didn't work for them. It's going to take them 10, 20 minutes, but they're going to say, hey, we're going to go short. There's no way they're going to beat those guys.
They're going to have to adjust pretty soon when they figure out it's not going to happen.
Right.
Or if they don't adjust, then they'll just keep losing the ball.
Losing the ball. Job taking the ball out of there, but the midfielders are sending the ball back to the long balls to the forward. Free kick Columbus.
Columbus might have to start stepping up in the midfield to make sure that those small passes won't happen if Michigan adjusts.
Ball send it to the back post again.
A flick on by number 11, but straight to the keeper.
Yeah, that flick on works.
A little too direct towards the keeper. Direct angle a little more.
Yeah, you have to kind of turn your head.
That's what happened right there. So Michigan's trying to get the ball at their back. Still touching it around, trying to find some open spot. Let's see if they play another long ball. There they do.
So that they do again.
Again to the left side, and Columbus wins it with a header.
You wonder how much did they do that before?
Now they lost. Columbus lost in the midfield, and inside the box. Ref called it almost on the line of the 18.
Free kick for FC and Arbor.
I think they switched jerseys. 7 is supposed to be Ezra Armstrong, but I think it's Thomas. I think they switched jerseys. So Michigan's lining up their kick just at the top of the 18. Swinging shot. Oh! Hit the post or the crossbar, close to both.
No, I think it hit the post.
The post.
Yeah. He had a pretty good pace, I tell you that.
Had a good pace, his curving, swinging in, just didn't line it up exactly right. Hit the post and bounced out. Free kick right in the corner spot.
Yeah, that's
the referee is trying to break up some talking in the top of the 18 there. People getting into a scuffle there or something.
Full force and get it in there. So what the Columbus players, as they should, they try to get in their way, and you know that's when you start pushing around a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. It looks like it's okay now. Referee cleared it out, but
we're getting ready for the free kick, and Dangerous little setup here right now. He's getting ready to take a kick.
Here comes the free
Here
kick.
comes.
Oh, he dropped to the top of the box. Player runs forward and tries to hit it first touch and missed it. Another shot, rebound off of Columbus, come back out again. Another player shoots it, rebounds again off the defender. And then from the top of the 18, bouncing and goes past the keeper.
Oh, man. Late into the
I don't
game.
think you could see it or something. It was a pretty slow shot bouncing towards the keeper. It looked like an easy save, but he didn't get to it.
AFC and Arbor goal.
But it's
1-0.
minus 35. Minus 35, we're like,
Boy, that's how soccer pays you, when you're doing well and then all of a sudden something like that
Yeah,
happens.
Columbus is doing just fine. I'm kind of lucky or awkward shot. Normally a good save. That was number 6 who scored the goal there. Jordan Montoya, forward. Jordan Montoya there with the goal.
Goal by number 6, Jordan Montoya.
He hit that just from about the 18 line. Not super fast or hard.
Okay, so they keep in possession. AFC, I think Columbus is a little shocked right now, and then they're trying to recover. This is really important after somebody scores goals against you. You have to kind of gain your
Settle down, regain your composure.
composure.
It's just 1-0 early in the game. They have a total opportunity. What a nice backfield by JJ Payne.
Yeah. Oh, and then
Lost possession. JJ had a very brilliant backfield.
FC Columbus throw.
That was a backfield to Ezra Oyström.
Okay, so AFC Columbus is trying to attack right now. This is dangerous.
Through ball, the keeper came all the way out to 35 yards to try to clear it.
I can tell you, man, that striker.
Number 4 there, yeah, Chris Adiallo. He worked hard to chase the defender all the way to the line. He won it, was taking it towards the goal, and about 30 yards out, got fouled.
And man, that hard work is paying off for him.
Yeah, he was really hustling there on a hot day like this on that turf.
Free kick, AFC and Arbor.
He chased it and chased the keeper and then chased the defender. And won the
Yeah, I
ball.
mean, he caused a little bit of padding there in the back. I think there was not really good communication between Gaviano and the keeper, which is Hay.
It looked like there was some indecision on both.
Yeah,
of them.
I
They
mean,
couldn't decide who was going to get to it, who was going to clear it. Or...
Yeah, what I would have done, I mean, is the defender just say he's going to clear, so the keeper stay, and then you clear.
Right, the situation, the defender had a closer touch to it, could just clear it out of bounds.
All right, so everybody's at the top of the 18.
About 25 yards out here, just outside the 18.
I think he's going to send it direct.
Looks like a shot and the wall blocked it. Back to Ann Arbor.
I'm glad they all stayed like that because in the first game, the first goal that they scored in our class
Went right through the
went
wall.
through the wall.
Cost them the game. This day the wall stayed steady. I guess they might have worked on that in practice a little bit.
Yes. So take it.
Throw in for Columbus.
Throw in FC Columbus. Boy, the forwards are really putting pressure on our fullbacks. They're having a hard time getting rid of the ball.
Absolutely, they're working hard out there. Sometimes FC Columbus just clearing it.
Throw in FC Columbus. Yeah, you just have to start playing the long balls and maybe start planning it from time to time. That'll give you, that will send the people deep.
Number 11 there, dropping it to number 12, all the way back to captain Jack Cawley.
Yeah, they tried to get it out to the defense of the midfielders. They're doing a good job. They just put a little pressure.
AFC Ann Arbor though is doing a good job possessing the ball here. They're not breaking down by the pressure by Columbus.
Yeah, you can tell that that's going to maybe make a difference later on during the game. right now they're just trying to catch up. They lost they let the pretty silly goal in.
A little dangerous ball to the corner there, and the left back for Columbus cleared it away.
Throw in AFC and Arbor. Okay, they tried to send it back around to try to get that thing going into the midfielder, and you know they got some good ideas, but let's see if they can develop some.
They're keeping good possession here.
Yeah, they do.
Columbus isn't able to clear it. They drop it back.
Yeah, and what happens when you chasing the ball like that, it gets to be very tiresome.
Yeah, absolutely. They dropped it, swinging it all the way back around, hit it their midfield, dropped it back again. Now they finally lost the ball there.
Yeah,
that was Jordan Montoya who scored the goal earlier, lost it in the midfield. There's a foul. It's Columbus ball.
Free kick, Columbus. Yeah, they're just trying to whatever they're trying to do.
Wide swinging ball. Wide swinging ball. Look at that dangerous.
That's a
Looked like a little bit of a dangerous
yeah,
play.
that was clean soccer by Columbus.
That's where Armstrong number 7 trapped the ball and kind of made a defensive play.
Yeah, that's
Usually that should be a
yellow card.
hit
Yeah,
something.
yeah, at least.
But the ref just let it go. It's a throw-in for AFC and Arbor.
Throw in AFC and Arbor.
It looked like that was a little painful.
Yeah, I mean, you can break your feet
Oh yeah.
easily like that. Now it's like Futbol is just a whole.
But the miscommunication there was number 11, Camarade.
Yeah.
They didn't know if he was going to cut back, put it inside, or lost the ball. Now AFC and Arbor has it, trying to swing it around.
Yeah, you can tell that a lot of the people that a lot of the players are
Now
have
Armstrong.
pretty good skill. And Armstrong is coming into the left. He's getting the ball back to. Oh, that's a foul.
About 30 yards outside the goal,
Free kick, AFC Columbus.
on the right side of the field. Number 9.
Fans to concession stand near the admission gate.
We'll play to the back post
It's
and give the
open.
guys in the back.
There you
room
may
to
acquire
actually
water,
get to the ball
soda
and
pop, Gatorade.
So you want to kind of curve it in.
Exactly. Right now the wind is coming from the right to the
Right.
left side of the field. It's perfect for
Shirts
swinging ball.
and brand new FC Columbus scarves.
Yeah, I know he can hit it well. So, but he has to hit it deep in order to, otherwise it'll be too high on the top of the box.
Too hard either. You got
Right.
players time to get in there. A little soft, hit by the wall. One-man wall blocked it.
He sent that way too low.
Yeah. I don't know if he was swinging in or he saw something else.
I'm not sure. I don't know. if
Maybe
they
he
have
missed
power
it.
on that thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Long ball down the corner. Number 11 has it. Camarade.
Yeah, you know, oh, here comes the dangerous play.
Oh.
You know, he beat the defender at that point and just ran it straight to the keeper. See what happens, and then top open.
Columbus's next home game
That was a good
is
opportunity.
this coming Friday
Goal
night,
kick,
June
AFC and Arbor.
8th versus Detroit City FC.
Back to defender's side to get the ball out of the back with passing. They're doing a good
And we hope to have a large fan group here
Well, New
for
Cali
our
kind
only
of
night
dominating
game of
the
the
side of the field
season.
by
That's this
controlling
coming
the ball out
Friday
of the back
night,
with the two
June 8th
Two
at
backs,
7
center backs.
p.m. FC Columbus versus
Columbus has it in the
Detroit
middle.
City
Yeah, we're number 6.
FC.
Kevin Blackwood.
Yeah, that number 4 is putting a lot of pressure on
He's
the
chasing
guys,
him around.
yeah.
He's doing some good work.
That's great.
Making
You love
Columbus
to,
scramble.
you love to see that of your strikers when they put a lot of
Put in
defensive
that
work.
effort. A lot of them sometimes are a little lazy there. And
Throw in AFC Columbus.
the forwards for AFC and Arbor are not being lazy.
No, and there he goes again.
Yeah, chasing every ball there is. Even loose balls that are just supposed to be for Columbus, he goes and chases them. Here comes another forward chasing again.
And they're closing out on the fullback.
They're chasing as a team. Everybody's got their mark. DeMarco Andrews in a little bit of situation. Has to dribble it out. He takes it out the right back all the way almost to the left side.
Oh, that
Pretty
was
good
too
through
deep. Pretty
ball.
good through
A
ball.
little too much on it, but now I just saw DeMarco yell at number 11 saying, "Come on, where were you on that? I thought you're supposed to go on to that."
Yeah, man, you have to pay a guy that make a run like that and send you the pass. You got to be on your horses, man. Get him ready to go.
He was a little not ready and then decided not to go for it. But if he had been ready to stick his heart out, he might have been able to get to it.
Was that Camarade?
Yeah, that's coming out.
Yeah, that's
Get
too
to not
bad.
chase it down. DeMarco having some words with him after the play.
As he should.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, that's one of the things that I like about having a really cohesive team is like you have to make your players accountable.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think the shot there by AFC and Arbor sails wide in for a throw-in. I think DeMarco and Kumar are friends. They'll have him where he's right. Come on, buddy, you got to help me out on that. Because DeMarco taking all the way from the right back to the center mid, trying to get out of a sticky situation. He did his job well.
Throwing FC Columbus.
Speaking of DeMarco, now he's taking the throw from the right back side.
Yeah, you know, he has a pretty good throw too, but he's going to serve it to Ezra, right to his chest, I hope. No, he goes over the head.
Over top of Ezra.
JJ with the ball in the middle, he loses possession, but he goes back to Gaviano, and then he's going to pass it to Clay, the keeper. He could put it on the left-hand side. I believe it's Thomas, but
having a little confusion with the numbers and seeing the uniform.
yeah, you know, I think
they changed. I think they changed numbers. So now number 7 is Ezra Armstrong, and number 3 is Thomas Arvinari. Last week, number 3, they had a different. They changed the numbers.
Yeah, you know, I think they just substituted the left fullback Rod, and he came in for someone else.
Now number 6 for Michigan, Jordan Montoya up against JJ Bay, and drop it back to number 2. Montoya
That was a good way to pick
job
the
to save there. The ball goes out of bounds, still argument about who has possession.
Throwing Columbus.
DeMarco took it. Nice couple passes there by number 6 and JJ, 1-2 pass.
He should have come to the ball a little close. Another 2 ball. They're really kind of like working hard. They need to the possession. Now they're going to the right with a really fast.
Top of Michigan, barely touched number 4. Barely got to it and saved the goal there.
Get ready for another cross, and that was a hard shot.
Hard shot from the top of the 18, and he hit it hard, but it sailed way wide and over the goal.
Yeah, I think that.
If he could keep that on target, that'd be a difficult save.
That was the one that took that shot. Goal kick, FC Columbus. That was a hard shot. I tell you one thing though, he didn't lean at all. I mean, the ball was just selling a little bit, but he was just about a foot from the top of the bar. We're going into a water break right now, Patrick.
A hot day like this, it's nice to have that water break.
You know, they started doing that in the World Cup as well.
Yeah, I remember that.
So, especially in South Africa was the first time that I saw it, and then later on Brazil. But, you know, it's a good idea. Remember that the old lines for the boxes that they have to split the water when they were fighting? And then they got dehydrated to the end of the fight, so now everybody says, hey, well, you play and you still should be able to get some of that.
Fans, a little information about how to find out more about these 2 teams.
Well, the server, this is also a good time for the coaches to address the players and some of the problems that you're having.
Oh yeah,
On the website, you
there.
can find
Talking to some of
write-ups
his
about the
defenders,
game,
explaining them
schedule,
changes
you
they
can
can
buy
make.
online tickets.
Yeah, especially kind of tracking the velocity of number 4.
That's at
Lose by 3.
National Premier Soccer League has its website at
I'm sure he's telling them to keep opening up for each other and try to keep it away from that defender number 4.
on it. You can find information about
Yeah,
98 teams
that's probably a good
from
idea to
Maine
get that
to
done.
California in the league.
We're going back to the field. We're going to resume play.
And the conference champions will play at the end of the season, leading up to a national champion for the league. So 2 websites you can find are fccolumbus.com and
Thomas is playing on the
NPSL.com.
Left mid or left back? Looks like left back to me.
And then I think Baba was came out because I think we have a. Well, we'll see. We'll check
AFC and Arbor here. AFC and Arbor cleared it out. We had a throw in at the mid.
Throwing AFC Columbus.
Marco Andrews taking the throw in from the half line. He can have the long throw when he goes for it, but he doesn't always do it.
Boy, he's putting a lot of energy in it. They're using him a lot today, which is kind of a good idea for that speed that he has. But he has to take some of those runs that he did to the middle, and then just carry the ball forward because with his speed.
Yeah, he beat about 3 guys there.
Right.
Nobody's going to catch him once he gets past that midfield.
Again, we lost possession right in the middle because we held it too long. And those guys are really playing good midfield possession.
Here it is, number 4 again. No, number 12.
Getting into the top tour and doing a good job. Oh, a good ball that the other player would not be able to read. Throwing AFC and Arbor. Take the ball back and all the way back to making Columbus. FC Columbus kind of chase the ball. Looks like a foul for favor AFC Columbus.
FC Columbus ball there.
Free kick AFC Columbus. All right, so the interesting thing now is we're getting to be in the almost in the 30-minute mark, 50 minutes left into the game, more or less.
In the half.
In the half, and then we got to start doing something. I don't think we have a shot on goal yet.
Yeah, I don't think we had one on target. We had a couple close crosses, but nothing on target yet.
Right.
By now, you would hope you'd have at least a couple chances.
Well, in the AFC and Arbor back to guys like Mulu and Canley, they're doing a great job, especially Canley. But looks like he's about 6'3", 6'4", and he's winning every ball in there.
Absolutely, he's won a lot of those defensive balls in the back, and responsible for when they swing it back to him, he finds somebody in the midfield.
Again, we're having a hard time getting the ball out of the back, so now we're going to have to spot it.
It was dropped all the way to the keeper, who cleared as far as he could to the half line, and then FC and Arbor headed it, and now it's all the way back to the keeper again. He's going to clear it again. He just kicks it out of bounds.
Because he got pressure by
those AFC and Arbor forwards,
Montoya,
they're really working. I think that was actually Chris Odiambo on the front on that one. But yeah, all of those forwards, even the midfielders, they were pressuring every ball.
Rosen on the throw and
a throw in there, dangerous towards the goal, and then Kanji is forced to just clear it again.
Throw-in, AFC and Arbor. Yeah, they really are playing us right now, and it has to be with the way that we cannot get the ball at the back because they're putting so much pressure on our fullback. Right. We're going to have to start going low to our midfielders because we cannot go low to our forwards because of in the back, Akunu and Kali, they're just stopping the air.
There was a little bit of a dangerous place there. We got it all the way back. Now it's at the keeper. They dropped it to the keeper. He trapped it with his chest and played it out to his right back.
Yeah, that's keepers are not really comfortable.
Not usually.
Chest drops in the middle of a pass.
He handled it well though.
FC Columbus are putting some pressure on the wings, and now in this position, that's gotta be. We gotta be a little bit more careful distributing the ball out of there and trying to get it to the offensive side of it. Again, FC and Arbor controlling the pace. Get it through him, and that's helping AFC and Arbor to change the possession midfield and then send it to their forwards.
There's a shot from about 30 yards out, sails to the goalkeeper. He catches it easily.
He's doing a good job. He's also a tall defender who controls the ball very well and get it out of the back net.
There's a
nice
cross right at the wow. First touch again by Montoya. Hit it first time right out the air, right on the crossbar.
Excellent shot. I mean, wow. That should have gone in, and he was wide open.
Oh yeah, he was all alone. he had time to wind up and make good connection. Yeah.
Communication between. Now JJ did a good job trying to take the ball back from them, and he did. Now they knock it around again. Come on, Columbus. They have to really. FC Columbus really have to gain.
And Armstrong passed it. Now DeMarco Andrews lost it on the right side. Number 6 Montoya dribbling in. It looked like he got fouled, but then the ref waved it on, and then Columbus got fouled.
Free kick, FC Columbus.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a...
Yeah, it looked like a foul to me. Ref was right there. Maybe he had a better angle. Right now, some of the AFC and Arbor players having words with the 4th referee.
Throw in AFC and Arbor.
One of the players laying down looks injured at half-line.
Yeah, I think he maybe had a cramp.
He has a cramp.
Yeah, because he was pointing at his thigh.
Yeah. 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 Number 7, Ezra Armstrong, showing some good sportsmanship, helping him work out that cramp. Shake hands and helping him up there.
You like to see that in soccer. You know, most of those kids, they have to go back to their jobs and their colleges.
School, work, and they have stuff to do tomorrow morning, so you don't want to see them get too injured.
The referee just told Ezra that he was looking to it, but I thought it was a little hard, but I didn't think it was dirty.
I don't think there was anything wrong with that play. Earlier, it was much worse when he went cleats up on one guy. Another long ball over the top, all the way to the right forward, and it sails out of bounds. They really love those long balls from their outside backs to their forwards over the top.
Throw in.
FC Columbus. Well, I mean, because of the pace of their players, too, their forwards.
And they know even if they don't get it, they'll work to try to get it back.
So even if you get possession of the ball, they are chasing you to try to get it back from you. So, not a terrible idea. Columbus trying to get the ball right at the midfield, and I think that's
They're going to start the ball for an injury.
An injury there, yeah.
injury on the field. So yeah,
They stop the game for a little bit, and let's see what's going to go on with... let's see what number is he at.
It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell. Number
12 looks like it.
11.
11,
Number 11 for AFC and Arbor. That's Sergey Kamwanya.
Kamwanya, yeah. Oh, it looks like his hand is.
Oh yeah, it can be a very painful injury.
Well, especially somebody step with you with cleats in your hand. Ooh, that hurts.
Oh, for sure.
It happens to me many times playing
Oh,
fullback.
yeah.
When you're like tackling the guy trying to jump on you, sometimes they just on purpose they cleat you in the
I don't think in this time that's what happened,
No.
but sometimes it does for sure.
Free kick, AFC and Arbor. Patrick, the interesting thing about these two is that the pace of the ball. Our ball, can I get clear?
That's a yellow card on number 11.
Yellow card on number 11.
Kamara. I think that was a yellow card number 11. Kamara Demani.
Oh, there was a strong.
I missed that yellow card. I didn't see exactly what happened.
Yeah, but there was a cross in the top of the AFC Columbus box, and man, there were people going up in the air hitting each other pretty hard. I think some of the Columbus players, especially Gaviano, was pretty mad at him.
Now Chris Odiambo is chasing the ball around again. Kanji was having trouble passing it around. Now just forced to play a long ball to number 7.
See, that's a foul right there.
That looked like
against Ezra.
Yeah, Ezra looked like he got fouled there on that header. He went for a header. Now another player looks
Number
like
3, I think.
Now some players having words. Number
9. Is that number 9?
AFC and Arbor and FC Columbus players having words here.
Number 9, which is...
Yellow card issued to number 17, Jack Cawley.
Yeah, because he kicked it in the back of the head when he was going by.
Right. Some people were screaming for a red there, but that was a yellow card caution.
Yeah.
Number 17, Jack Cawley.
Okay, he's gonna have to put some pace on this
ball.
Free kick, FC Columbus.
No, 17. 17.
Yellow card number 17. Oh, goal!
FC Columbus there. In
Goal, 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 goal! FC Columbus!
There was a cross there, and one of the players got a foot to it off the goalkeeper's hand and in the goal.
That was outstanding. Well, first of all, the throw.
The free kick was outstanding, but
Yeah.
the finishing was great.
Right.
Who was that put the ball in the net?
It looks like it might have been number 4, Kanji. I'm not sure.
I'm trying to figure it out here.
It looks like it.
Kurt, do you?
Well, oh, there you go. I was kind of surprised that they were not able to clear the. I think
DeMarco
that-
Andrews yelling at the referee saying he's the one that hit me.
Yeah,
The
you know
player
that.
fell down. It's hard
Yeah.
to tell if that was a dive.
No,
or-
man, it was a dive. I tell you what, it was obvious because you can see there was not a lot of contact, but he
No,
just
right,
like
but he fell
he
pretty hard.
fell
Yeah.
pretty hard. And I heard him screaming from here, and we're about 100 meters from there.
Yeah, I was surprised that he screamed that hard and fell that hard. So they're gonna get a
Assisted the goal.
free kick here.
Do you remember who assisted the goal?
Yeah, I didn't see it. I was looking at that yellow card.
I thought maybe number 6 took that free kick.
It looked like a free kick, and it looked like it deflected off of somebody, maybe.
Right. Yeah. Okay, Blackwood. Kevin, yeah, Kevin was the one that assisted. That was a nice
Kevin
shot.
Blackwood, number 6. So now,
Kind of like similar scenario here. And
it
he
was a
sent it
free
straight
kick
to
in
the
directly
keeper.
to the keeper. Keeper caught it with ease and is ready
Right.
for a long punt.
You know, that's when you really could sprint to the ball and you can get to that place.
Long punt headed all the way back to the goalkeeper. It was actually a little dangerous, but the goalkeeper got it easy.
Actually, that was the right play, but yeah, you
It didn't go quite as hard or
yes,
fast as he had hoped
right.
to, straight back to the keeper. So the FC Columbus players are chasing it down but didn't get to it.
Okay, they're trying to get out of the back again with going wide through. They're using Rosen and Bruno to get that ball wide to the thing, and they go into the long ball, which
There was nobody even there this
Yeah.
time, though, and the player kicked it straight out of bounds.
throw in FC Columbus. You know, it's interesting. They're pretty good in the air, and they should maybe do that a little more often, trying to get some of those crosses and instead of trying to walk the ball into the 18.
Sure looks like they should take that strategy.
Throw in FC Columbus. Now they go long, and they get it to the. Oh, what happened there? It must have been a
They're
handball.
calling for a handball. The player said it wasn't a handball, but referee called it. Now it's
Free kick, AFC and Arbor.
AFC Ann Arbor's ball. Taking it from the right side.
Yeah, Conley's distributing the ball from the back, and then they go on wide, and the fullbacks, and then they're sending the ball long. Again, right? They're trying to do that again. They send it to the.
They send it, just sails out of bounds.
Throw in FC Columbus.
Yeah, that's not going well. If anything, maybe you.
You shouldn't go that wide, and maybe go right through the middle.
Yeah, for that ball,
See-
that's just giving the ball
Yeah,
away. Right?
see, maybe that forward can make it to it.
And even if the defender catch it, you'll have the ball behind. You know, you're facing the wrong way. Conley again, cleaning out of the back. Now they got the ball in midfield. They're gonna go wide. Beno asking for the ball
Cawley switched it to the right side. It's number 16.
with the Okumu.
Stanley Okumu.
Mhm.
FC Columbus wins the ball in the midfield.
And get going forward. Ooh, you just
Wow.
snagged the player. Nice play
Little
right there.
nutmeg on the left side there.
And
By number 9, Singba.
That was a pretty good clearance by the fullback. He came out at the right time and was able to clear the ball, but
stopping the momentum from the FC Columbus forward.
Momentarily here.
Right.
We still got the ball about the 20 yards out, 25 yards out. Those midfields and forwards for AFC and Arbor still working hard, not letting Columbus breathe.
Throw in FC Columbus. We're trying to get the ball across right now. Send it in.
There's
yeah,
a big
send it
cross
good
from the left side, but it sails to the keeper.
Keeper,
He
yeah.
catches it.
Yeah, the keeper is not all that tall, but so far he's been playing pretty good. That goal that by the cross in the head, it was impossible for anybody.
It's a very
to stop.
difficult save.
Yeah. I mean, it was hit like 3 feet out of the thing.
You just gotta hope and pray and get lucky on those ones.
Right. Unless you become really aggressive and go try to get those, but then you have
difficult
to fight with a lot of
come,
bodies in
yeah.
there, including your players trying to stop you and maybe knock you down. They controlling the ball through the midfield and send another long pass to the right.
Lobbing ball over the top, and
Our defender was able to get there.
number 3, Thomas Carbonari, heads it out of bounds. He did well to get to that quickly.
Yeah, they serve it inside, and they send it back to the right full back, Liati. Oh, okay. 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 Lower this. All right, back to the FC Columbus trying to get the ball out of the back. And they send a long pass. Camara kind of looking for it.
Swinging it back again.
Yeah,
to
they're
Jack
bringing the ball
Colley.
to Conley.
Swing it left side to the right side again now.
Reno trying to do the same thing and he's going to come back.
Now they go for their long ball over the top. Sails long. DeMarco Andrews is there first. He falls to the ground. It looks like it's a foul called there.
Free kick FC Columbus.
Right on the goal line.
Yeah, he had to take the marker down in order to try to get to the ball, and that's going to always be a foul. So we just told here that we're going to have 2 minutes of stoppage time. The things were
So 2 additional minutes now.
2 minutes of stoppage time. Well, I think that at this moment Columbus is happy going to the locker rooms, knowing that they came back from the goal, and now they're going to have to try to get the 3 points by maybe being a little more aggressive.
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with so far with the last 20 minutes that they got another goal and go in, be able to talk things out, make some adjustments.
Again, Conley clearing from the back, man. He is solid out there on the air.
Yeah, he's been really active in the air back there. Gets to everything first. He's a little bit taller than most of the players.
They go.
There's a through ball. A through ball, clear chance from 15 yards out. He kicks it over the top.
Goal kick, FC Columbus. You know, our center backs, they were asleep on that play.
Yeah,
they let that ball get through there.
I'm not sure what happened there. They went right through, and
I'm glad they haven't. They haven't have composure not to take that player down, but basically he just mishit it from there.
Right. He had his opportunity there. He could have kept it on goal, man. Had a goal right there, but
another
he
long
messed it up
ball.
himself.
Yeah, another long ball by DeMarco into the box, and the keeper was able to pick it up
Came
without
all
a
the way
problem.
up to the top of the 18 to get to it first.
He can hit the ball good from there, man. I mean, that ball traveled 70 meters.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's got a long kick.
Again, they're trying to come through the center, and now they're looking
A switch pass, a little miscommunication, almost went out of bounds. Left back had to come back to save it. Switching it again to the right side now.
Yeah, Breno kind of bailed him out on that one because the ball was going to go out of bounds.
Yeah.
Now they're sending the ball wide, and they're trying to FC and Arbor kind of the top third. Dangerous. We should be closing those guys immediately.
Couple of 1-2 passes, but
Right.
a little mistouch there. And then a nutmeg in the middle by number 6.
Nice job. Now this is the time where they need to send it through. Don't hold the ball too long.
Looking for some people. There's number 7.
Ezra.
Armstrong. Gets it poked out. And that's the half there, 1-1. FC Columbus going in the locker rooms just with a goal a bit ago.
AFC Columbus 1, AFC Ann Arbor 1.
The concession stand adjacent to the admission gate is open for your refreshment pleasure.
Thanks, man. Appreciate your help.
Selling soda pop, Gatorade,
Are you going to get your...
water, candy, hot dogs.
We'll be right back to have a halftime show, and then we'll be back in just a few seconds.
Scarves, all at the concession stand. FC Columbus has 3 home games remaining in the regular season.
No, there's nothing there right now.
The next game is next night, June 8th at 7 p.m.
Yeah, it was on. If it's there now.
Detroit City FC.
Let me check.
When we went to
Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3.
very close
Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3.
and they beat us 1-0.
Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3.
¿Qué es lo que está pasando? ¿No se escucha o qué?
Lo que no se escucha.
¿En dónde?
En la.
¿En el Facebook?
Ujú. Check, check, check.
Following Sunday games are on Sunday, June 24th at 3 o'clock versus Grand Rapids, Michigan FC.
That'll clean that up real quick.
And following that, on Sunday, July 1st at 3 o'clock,
Ann Arbor, Ohio Latino TV, and FC Columbus.
that's only 3 more home games in this inaugural season for
Yeah.
FC Columbus. You can purchase your tickets online at
Oh, yeah.
It's from the goal.
Oh, yeah? Let me see the number. Do you have a number on it?
Yeah, 6.
Okay, yeah. That's what we thought.
I just was in the right place at the right time.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why
Not bad off an iPhone.
this camera is picking up the audio from the internal mic. And that camera is picking up the audio. I'm trying to get out.
So which, is it okay to keep switching?
So this one is going to be better than this one.
So there's no way to
Can I get some food real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we have to do a hurry up because we're going to do a halftime little
Oh, we are?
on the World Cup.
Okay. When it comes off of menu or off of auto,
You have a lot to talk.
He's saying that when I
You have a lot to talk about.
I know.
Let me announce.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Okay.
If there are substitutions,
Okay.
I will announce them.
Okay, great.
if we want to run the same microphone into both cameras. I have one. You do? Yeah, I think so.
we've got.
So do you have 2 cables and two XLRs? Is it going to reach?
The audio's coming off of that.
This one here. This one. Yeah.
You know the date and time this will be broadcast on Bounce?
It will be at 10 o'clock on next Saturday.
This coming Saturday?
Saturday, 10 o'clock. Channel 23.
USA.
This game is being streamed on the internet as we
What are we
speak.
gonna say?
Tell them, how about it?
See it on television.
We can't practice.
Yeah, I mean, I basically say, hey, so this is a World Cup year. How fun. June 14th to July 15th, we're going to have the tournament. And ask you, Patrick, what your opinion? I know the Dutch is out, the Italians are out, United States is out. Who do you think is
What do I want to say? Germany?
whatever you want to say? Whatever you want to say?
So what we can do is.
Morning at 10 a.m.
Oh, like Nigeria?
US dollars, you gotta still rep them.
I got to go get some water. I'm trapped.
I got one. They gave me one.
You're going down there to the originary.
No, I'm gonna look up. I'm looking up what's the best African team or something. Is it possible?
I heard Nigeria got a young team though.
Senegal. Oh, Senegal's gonna be good or Nigeria. I'll rep Senegal. Switcher works. Okay. Okay. I can't just say Senegal.
Pick some really good players. Like, yeah,
Right.
he's got a really good midfield.
That makes sense.
So I thought you were repping Nigeria.
I won't switch cameras. It'll just be all you all the time.
Okay.
All right. So you're doing good following it too. I can tell you obviously have done this before.
I shot for MFD main camera for 3 years with them, and
The first
Their
game
goalkeeper Diallo.
I
He's
was
really good.
running camera for it, and I'm used to studio camera, nothing like this.
You can't see any of these names.
I get going.
You gotta look at us.
Mosa,
you're sitting there, you get to the point where you're trying to
So,
Yeah.
basically get a good
I think it's so.
idea of what they're trying to do and where they're going with it.
About 10 minutes in, I finally got
Yeah,
to
you're
a
sitting
point
there,
where
it's
I was smooth.
Okay, yeah.
I'll just say they're
I
always
get it.
strong.
Well, I'm gonna break. Well,
He really keeps having that.
I'm gonna break that camera down. There's no reason
Yeah,
not.
if we're not running it.
He's from Egypt.
Yeah,
He's not playing, I think, right? They said he's out. His shoulder injury. I read that he's not playing. He's not playing.
Oh, that's what I was. Even I read about that, bro. I don't even read soccer. So you got like what, 45 more minutes left?
You gotta go to work, you said?
I'm working at Ford, but there's $20 on the line.
No, there's not.
Oh, I gotta go.
It's right down the street or something?
Yeah, no, it's 10 minutes away. It's downtown.
You don't care. They don't fire you for that?
I'm working with Yusuf.
They'll cover for you? So it looks like he has a shoulder injury, but he'll probably still play.
Do we have a switcher for microphones at the station?
We could make it work next week. Yes, I just put it up. For the rest of this game, we can't switch cameras. So I'm gonna break down and go. So there's no reason for me to do that. And I'm gonna go back to the station, watch my commercials, and then come to
It takes me like 8 shots of like dealing
What about the
like raw.
the street.
Johnny, after the game? After the game. Okay?
Who scored it now?
I don't know. Wait, who's that? Who's that tall guy? Bobo? Yeah. You know him? Bobo. I didn't even have to look hard. Can I announce? No, that's not. Is that Teddy? Can I announce? Tall guy in the white shirt. Can you please sit down? You know that guy? He's always arguing with everybody. That's kind of funny. Right? He would laugh.
So, a este nomás, ¿cierto?
Este nada más.
Ok, sacarlo.
Este nada más es
Ok.
Pero pónganse los dos para que los dos se escuchen.
Ok.
Soccer is the world game. This year,
Luis, I want to do one throw in or something.
Ok.
One time.
Oh yeah, God, he's awesome.
They don't have a card. Hey, they don't have a card.
games will be televised.
I don't know, man.
Luis, give me a level.
Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3.
Keep going.
Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check.
This will probably be it, but
Check, check, check. You got it, Kirk? You getting it? Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. Okay, we're good. We ready, Patrick? Yep. All right, we're gonna start again. Yeah.
Who's number 5?
You ready for us, Alberto? Okay. All right, we're back at halftime here. FC Columbus 1, AFC and Arbor one. By the way, that goal was assisted by number 5, and
Scored by number 5, Vladimir Bagel.
and it was assisted by number 6.
Vladimir Bagayev scored at number 5 there.
All right, so this year we have So this year we're going to have a World Cup action. It started on June 14. It'll go all the way to the final on July 17, and obviously in Russia. Telemundo, our station, is basically broadcasting every single game. It's going to be 5. There's a 7-hour difference, Patrick. Do you think people will get up in the morning to watch those games?
Oh, absolutely. With all the soccer fans we have, people will be getting up real early to watch those games.
You know, and it's not too bad. I think the first ones, they start at 7 o'clock, then they go 9, 11, and 2, all the way up to 2 o'clock. So there should be some great games that we can watch, early morning in the house. But listen, so this is an unusual year, Patrick. Ireland, the Dutch didn't make it, Italy didn't make it, United States didn't make it. So that is crazy.
Yeah, a lot of traditionally strong teams out before the World Cup even starts. It's going to be a unique one this year for sure.
Okay, so of course I'm a little bit excited because of I'm from South America, but I think Brazil has a really good team.
Yeah, Brazil has a strong team this year. I think that also Germany is looking really strong this year. Actually, a few people might consider underdogs. We got Nigeria is in, and they're looking really good. Senegal is really actually looking good this year, and they always can produce a strong team.
Well, also the French has a really good team, with that African influence that they have in France, and so they have a great team. Now Spain is looking good.
There's lots of teams that could win the World Cup or go really far. It's going to be a very fun one to watch.
Now, being from Colombia, obviously I'm going to be cheering for my country, but Falcao is playing really good, scoring a lot of goals. James is doing good with the Bayern Munich. The guy that plays for in the Italian team, what's his name? Well, it'll come to me, but yeah, there is some good. Belgium is always could happen.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I think Egypt is excited. It looks like Mo Salah, his shoulder injury probably will not keep him out. That's the latest reports that he'll be able to play in the World Cup. And
well,
so a lot of fans are happy about that.
He is the hottest player right now in the world. I think he's scoring the league over 37 goals this season. I mean, it's crazy. But hey, listen. So. Like I say, if it's going to be broadcast in Telemundo, you don't need a cable or anything, satellite to get Telemundo here in Central Ohio. All you have to do is go to one of those major stores and get an antenna for your TV, and all you have to do is scan it, and then you should be able to get all the games at no charge.
Yeah, all the games free of charge there for the World Cup.
All right, Patrick, come on. Tell me who's going to be the winner of the World Cup this year.
Okay, well, if you force me to say it, I think it's going to be Germany this year.
I'll say Colombia, and I go with that. Okay, the players are beginning to come to the field. I don't see any FC Columbus players yet, but AFC and Arbor seems eager to come over and trying to get this thing over with.
Here come the referees, too. FC Columbus isn't out yet.
At this point, everybody's trying to get hydrated a little bit, and then trying to stay away from the sun as far as they can. That's why probably they are a little late coming in.
Very hot out there.
Yeah, no one must. Yeah, he'll stay away from the sun.
Yeah, they'll wait till the last minute to get out here, get their last sips of water and their last preparations, and come out once the other team's already taken the field and the referees are ready.
We'll let you know if we see any changes on the field. And finally, FC Columbus is down in the field. We're getting ready to start. We'll let you know if there is any substitutions in the field. Number 5. Vladimir. That's who it was.
The FC Columbus players coming out slowly, just walking out, taking their time. The other team already took the field, took their formation, we're waiting, and now they're just touching the ball around at the half field, on their half of the field.
Yeah. Looking at the last game, in the left fullback, Vladimir was playing there last game, and he did very good. He looks like he's right now going to get ready to play again, left fullback for the FC Columbus, and he is a pretty secure player in that he's strong, and then if he needs to he won't let both go, the ball or the player.
Yeah, he'll work hard, for sure. He'll work hard out there for his team.
By chasing the balls that go out of bounds. Let's give a hand for our ball boys today.
A little shout out for the ball boys out there on this hot day, on the hot track, chasing the balls down for the players here.
They get a free T-shirt too, so that's a little incentive for them to come over.
Free admission, free T-shirt, yeah.
And usually they're players from FC with Santos Football Club.
Right, usually youth in the club there.
Yeah, there's a big tournament going on in Spindler for the Muscle tournament, so a lot of the teams U12 Plus are playing out there today.
I myself, many years ago, played in that same tournament.
I know it. I'm coaching that tournament now. Hey, Patrick, tonight they're going to have the Cavaliers game number 2 in California. And, man, what a tremendous appearance by LeBron James with 50-plus points. And for Tristan Thompson to kind of like blow the whole game by not knowing what was going on. What happens when...
That's professionalism right there. You got to be always aware, especially in the last minutes of the game, of the clock.
You know, I never forget when they were playing in the Final Four, in the final game of the NCAA, when Weber called a timeout, knowing that the team didn't have him out, they lost possession and they lost the game.
Yeah. Those small things add up, and as part of your skills, and you as a player have to be aware of those things. That's an unexcusable mistake right there.
Right. If anything, he should have called a timeout because they did have timeouts. Game on!
Game on.
Vladimir, another have already started clearing the ball. And then FC Columbus trying to go ahead and clear it, but he actually got handball, but they're going to give him a throw-in.
Throw-in, FC Columbus.
FC Columbus trying to play the ball a little long this time, and then, that's a foul there against the FC Columbus player, but it was unintentional. Number 16 let him know that he didn't mean it.
Free kick, FC Columbus.
I think we're going to go with number 6 again, which he was the one that assisted the last goal.
He also had a beautiful nutmeg earlier.
Yes. He is going to send it deep, or is he going to serve it short? I would like to have...
up looking like it's a short pass so far. Now
it's looking long. Maybe you should give it to JJ, who's right there in the middle. JJ can maybe push it forward.
JJ's calling for it, but he didn't get it. And they swing it across to DeMarco Andrews.
Now they want him to send it across. That's a deep ball across. Oh.
Number 11 did a good job to get ahead to it, but just couldn't direct it exactly on frame.
Yeah, I don't think the goalie was too worried about that shot because really it's held 20 feet away from the goal. Against AFC and Arbor are trying to get it out of the back through passing the ball in the middle, and then they're always using
switch it always from
Conley. Yeah, Conley always tried. That's a good job.
Again, every time switch it left to right side. They lost the ball in the midfield.
FC Columbus got put
FC
possession.
Columbus takes it over.
Good job by Camara interfering for that ball and distributing to the right.
Swing it right side to DeMarco.
He's going to send it back to the JJ. Ooh, almost lose possession. He did lose possession.
Those forwards there he wasn't ready for the attack there by those forwards. They're really hounding him there at the top side.
Again, Gabiano was able to clear that ball at the middle. And then here's a through ball.
What an amazing through ball. A little too far to the keeper, but it was a really good attempt there.
Yeah, Camara tried to get to that ball, but there's no way. He was way too, but it was not a good idea. It was not a bad idea. He needed to go more to the corner.
A little more spin on that, or a little more to the corner. So they're still trying to work it out the back here, AFC and Arbor. They switch it one more time back to Cauley.
Yeah, they're trying to establish possession there. Teams like Barcelona, they love doing that. Real Madrid, some of those clubs. Well, the British clubs usually play a little more deep ball and trying to go deep, but they're trying to keep possession, and that really sometimes gives confidence to the players who are knocking that ball in and out.
AFC and Arbor attacking 20 yards outside the box. They're trying to get it in.
Yeah, and they have 9 players in the top third of our field. Now they send a long cross.
A long cross. There's nobody there. Just sails wide out of bounds.
I think free kick Columbus.
Goal kick, FC Columbus.
They kindly from AFC and Arbor are calling to the players to stay up, not to come down to back to the defensive side of the ball, and they hold the midfield pretty well. Keeper's trying to send a long ball out.
It's a nice 60-yard kick there, way across half field, but
which kindly clean up without a problem, and there he goes again. Ezra with the ball in his feet, trying to send it to Camara, but that didn't work out.
Threw ball a little too far again, straight to the keeper.
You know, I saw a goal last. I think it's the first game of the season where Ezra hooked up with Camara, and Camara was able to finish.
That was a beautiful goal there last time. A long ball again, played from the left back to the right forward, sailing over top. Number 3, Thomas, forced to head it out of bounds.
Yeah. You can tell that Vladimir was already waiting to see if that ball got caught to go in the middle and caught the
AFC and Arbor.
So I will think that sometimes some of these kids can throw the ball into the box. You would think it's a corner kick. He mistouched the ball there and go out of bounds. Throw in for FC Columbus.
Throw in FC Columbus.
Now we can see, we can be able to see the numbers, but we see one of the players from AFC Ann Arbor warming up in the back of the field.
Here they are coming attacking again. J.J. Bain and DeMarco stopping them. They forced them to turn around and go back.
Yeah, Montoya did a good job of holding the ball.
Yeah, he saw the 2 defenders coming up and turned around to keep possession.
Now he has good
they
possession.
They get it back in. Number 10 cleared it. Now Armstrong turned with it. Very good to find somebody.
Now he's going to, Camara is going to do his run, and that's what happens before to a very nice goal. He has to send a little more to the corner.
Another through ball directly to the keeper. That's 3 in a row. They're going to have to do a better job to find their forwards.
They have to send them to the really, really corner. He's going to just too in the middle, too much in the middle, and then that don't give you.
The keeper's playing off his line pretty well. He's towards the top of the box, doing it correctly, and just able to scoop those up easily.
Well, that's a smart keeping there, because he's saying that if they're going to send those long balls, I'm going to be on top of the 18, getting the.
He's doing well for that for sure. Another long ball to the right side, cleared for a corner kick by Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas did a good job, and in that moment you just wanted to just send it out and recoup and get ready for the next play. Corner kick for AFC Ann Arbor.
They got the wind at their backs here, so you have to make sure not to hit it too hard. It's really easy to let it sail over the top of everybody.
Yeah, he had to curve it against the goal.
He hit it. Oh. The keeper called for it, came out and missed a punch on it. AFC Ann Arbor got a head to it.
But he hit the side of the line. I don't think he had a lot of.
Goal kick, FC Columbus.
I don't think he had a lot of angle there when he headed into the goal, but he could have trapped it. I mean, there was a lot of.
He had a lot of time. He didn't realize that he had time to trap it and maybe just touch it in.
Again, in the middle, Conley cleaning out the ball from the pond, and now
DeMarco tried to clear it, got a little stutter step, and then a nice hard shot by Montoya. The keeper made a nice save. It was a really hard shot. Keeper just parried it out. Now number 5 grabbed his shirt right in front of the referee.
That's so unnecessary. I mean, you're 80 meters from the other pole. All you have to do is just come around him, but to get a yellow card because you grab him 20 meters away from your goal, that's stupid.
That's a bad decision right there.
You know, as a coach, is when you kind of start thinking, what is he thinking in those times like that?
I agree.
Sometimes the game gets to you in your head, but I mean, that happened to all of us at one point or another, but it shouldn't. I mean,
you got to work on that for sure.
Now he has to be careful when he tackles, because with a yellow card, it's very easy to get a red card then. And Elaine, another long ball looking for Camara. And now we're trying to get possession in the middle. J.J. Bain trying to get to that ball. And J.J. Bain actually kick another guy.
That was a yellow card caution. AFC Ann Arbor, number 5, Sayo.
The referee's now telling people, hey, come on, let's settle down a little bit. We're going to...
I think he's done a good job of controlling the game so far.
I think so. I think that He let it play when it's advantage, and that should be like that because you don't want to stop the game.
No,
you
no.
want the game to go fluid. They're trying to attack it right now.
They say a rolling ball is the referee's best friend.
Right.
Kanji clears the ball into the next neighborhood.
Oh, I think he went into the other street.
I think the ball's over in OSU campus now.
Yeah, it was pretty fun out there. By the way, good showing today. People just came over on a beautiful day to watch a little soccer, and they are not disappointed with the leave out of here because the level has been pretty good. They'll be more happy if we win the game, but we'll see how it goes.
Throw in AFC and Arbor.
Throw in AFC and Arbor.
Montoya with the ball in his feet. He's trying to dribble through.
He got by Andrews for
yeah,
the
by
first time on
Andrews,
the day. They went right by him. He had a good move there to fake cutting inside and went outside. DeMarco Andrews, a nice long 60-yard ball, but
Well controlled by number 16 from AFC Ann Arbor, and then back to the keeper.
Dropped it all to the keeper. So far, the keepers look comfortable with the ball at his feet.
Yeah. One time he even chest dropped it.
Yeah, and he just now played a left foot ball to his right back.
Well, as a goalkeeper in this kind of environment, a turf, you really predict where the ball is going to go.
Yeah, it's a lot safer than if you play on a bumpy grass field.
Right. Where, a little bump can take you out.
Nice clear by the keeper.
And boy, did he have pressure there. I mean,
yeah.
he was just about a second away from being blocked, that shot. Good ball to the right inside to JJ.
JJ crossed it in. It looked like a pretty good cross at first, but it ended up sailing over the goal. But he had the spin on it in swinging. Goal kick, AFC Ann Arbor.
Yeah, that was a good thinking by JJ. If you square your hips a little more than that, then that ball comes to the penalty shot area, and that's what you want that ball in.
I'm sure that's what he was going for, and JJ is a high-quality player, and he'll usually hit that ball accurately.
It's interesting because the league, JJ had a pretty good college career, and now he's just kind of playing for fun.
Yeah, I think he actually went overseas, played in South America for a season.
High kick, it looks like by...
I think they're calling it... Looks like they're calling it a throw-in. No, free kick.
It's a high kick by the AFC Ann Arbor player. And then we're
getting... FC Columbus.
Getting ready to...
They drop it to their keeper, but he's already got pressure on him so quickly.
Right. Yeah.
He plays a little dangerous ball to Kanji, and Kanji just clears it. Armstrong managed to get a touch on the ball. He's got a one-on-one with the keeper. Keeper makes a big save.
Oh, my God, he did not cross that ball. He had a guy open on the top,
he could have,
and he did not want to pass that ball.
He could have played it to the side. The defender was a little bit marking the pass, leaving the shot open, but
he could have rolled it pretty easily.
Corner kick, FC Columbus.
As a coach, you always wonder, why wouldn't you pass the ball like that when that's a for sure goal? Oh, it's a beautiful...
Another diving header, but the goalkeeper makes a great save with his left hand, diving to his left side to keep it out.
Yeah, the keeper is playing outstanding.
Keeper now came all the way to the top of his box to get another one. He's had a great game so far.
Yeah. He's going to send it long again, and let's see. He's rolling to...
If you look in this situation, the FC Columbus players aren't pressuring the same as the AFC Ann Arbor players at the tops there.
Yeah, they're...
kind of letting them get a free ride to the half field.
Back. Yeah, you're right. Well, we get every ball pressure right under the back.
Every time we don't get a moment to breathe in our backfield. They're passing it around at the 50-yard half field, no problem. Now finally,
Ezra's chasing the ball
a little bit, but they're at half field. We get chased at the 18.
When you're gonna pressure the ball, one guy cannot do it. I mean, it has to be compared as a team.
They have to pressure as a team together, and one guy is just not going to be enough. If you notice when AFC Ann Arbor pressures, they pressure all together as a team. And they're going to swing it in, number 11, cross. There's nobody there. It sails wide out of bounds. DeMarco's going to take a throw in.
That was smart by DeMarco. Just let that ball
Throw
roll in.
FC Columbus.
You know, there is a little big of a difference between substitution in this league and substitution in the MLS. Over here, I think you have up to 6 substitutions, and then there is a player that can go back in one time.
Correct. In the MLS, it's much more limited.
Right. It's I believe it's 3, and then if you're out, you're out.
Throw in AFC and Arbor.
Yeah. They keep losing the ball to the neighborhood houses, so there will be some happy children with new soccer balls in their backyard.
Yeah, some of the neighborhood kids are gonna be happy with some really nice soccer balls.
Again,
a shot there from 40 yards out, rolled slowly to the keeper. It was a little ambitious there.
Yeah. You know, you've seen every once in a while some of these guys getting shots like that, but you just have to hit it perfect. And you have to have the keeper being in the wrong position.
Right.
Long ball against for AFC Columbus in the middle, and the back. Ooh.
Armstrong working by himself to chase the ball.
Yeah, that worked out too. FC Columbus throwing.
FC Columbus.
He's going to go to DeMarco. DeMarco is going to try to send it out, but he plays it short. Somebody was looking for JJ, but couldn't find him. Now the ball is coming out of the back by the goalkeeper. And the forward line of AFC. Oh, beautiful play.
What a beautiful touch by number 6 there.
And that's what he says in the Columbus, FC Columbus shirt, Yoga Bonito. That was a Yoga Bonito
he let the
example.
defender roll pass right by him as he lifted the ball over his head.
Now they're trying to just penetrate the ball through touching the ball. They did a good job. The defender, the forward didn't read the number 6 state. Now they're going into the, Thomas is going to the side. The referee didn't call it again because we have possession. I think he did a good job doing that. Now, okay, so now this is
Free kick, FC Columbus.
they're talking to the yellow card. See, that was unnecessary. He was in no position to score a goal.
Yeah, a little unnecessary. They're far from the goal with defenders in front of him.
Yellow card he got.
To who?
Number 6.
Yellow card caution issued to number 6, Kevin Blackwood, FC Columbus.
You know, again, that was a necessary play. The guy was in no position to score. All you have to do is hold the play up and stand him up. But when you're trying to take the ball away and knocking him down first, it's a big mistake.
It was unnecessary.
21, Stephen Turnbull replaces number 12.
This is a very similar place where we scored the goal. So very dangerous. If they do the same thing and send it to the back post, to be able to score. Ooh, good clearance by.
And then another shot off the crossbar. Number 20 gets it and hits it in. That's a goal. That was a goal there by number 20. Mark Ibarra.
Boy, a tremendous breakdown in the back line by the FC Columbus. Somebody needed to clear. The keeper could have come out.
Mark Ibarra.
In the 62 minute of the game now, we're going to have to put pressure on the guys, and then that's going to be, you know, in a weather like this, you're going to have to really be all in to get pressure into those players, especially the forwards to pressure the fullbacks so the ball doesn't come out of that field with that at ease.
Yeah, they're going to have to really buckle down for these last 27 minutes. FC Columbus is going to have to try hard to make something happen here.
So, again, they're playing behind now and then trying to get this thing going. Again, the next 10 minutes is crucial because they have to we'll give it away.
DeMarco Andrews, they're playing a bad ball to give it away, but it's won back by Vlad.
Yeah, he is solid in the back. He's able to get to those balls, and he's a pretty smart player.
FC Columbus throwing.
Vladimir already with the ball, and he's trying to dish it out in the middle. They're doing a nice job touching the ball with Camara in the top, and then foul.
He nutmegged somebody. Looked like he got fouled, but no call by the referee. It was close. It's hard to tell from here.
Yeah, I thought that he got touched, yes, but he shouldn't come out. I mean, he could have played. Just, you know. That's what we were talking about. FC Columbus is not putting pressure in their fullback. They're standing there around. They should be chasing the ball. They're down as a goal.
Here it is again. They're down a goal. They've only got one player within 10 yards of them, and he kind of jogs at them.
Thomas with a long ball in the sides, and then he tried to cover. Ooh, the forward does a nice save.
He did a great job to get a foot to that and had it on goal.
Yeah, I think he hit Thomas in the chest. I think
here they go. They rolled out to the left back. He's immediately pressured and kicked it out of bounds. It looked like he thought the referee was one of his players.
Well, he was thinking that Thomas was there helping, but. Yeah, see, they're losing a little bit of focus in there.
A little composure being lost here. They're down 2-1 with 20 minutes left. They feel a little bit of pressure, maybe.
That's unusual for Vladimir because he's usually pretty on line on most of the things that's going in the back.
That's a rare sight you'll see from him. He's usually very composed.
He's talking now to Camara. The referee may be telling him to just settle down. Ball is coming to the middle.
Ooh. Wow, number 6 made a bad touch. Keeper comes out to try to get it. Number 6 falls down.
Yeah, he was taken
There's
down.
A free kick there. Foul.
Okay, so things are heating up a little bit here at the stadium, and we don't want Columbus to do that.
Free kick. FC Columbus.
Now we see Jonathan Alvarez warming up on the sideline. He came in the last game, and he was a huge difference, sending long balls to our Camara and to other people in the front. He was able to play well.
He really had a great impact for the time he was in there. Came as a substitute. He had a large impact to help create some of the goals.
Yeah, he's a big guy, so I know you cannot use him the whole 90 minutes, but man, he has a leg, and he is warming up right now. They usually play him in the left midfielder, and he does pretty good.
He's warming up now with Mamadou Diallo, known as MD. They're both warming up at the sideline. Maybe they'll get in soon. We'll get to see some action from them here in the last 20 minutes.
Well, you have to do something else. If you want to expect different results doing the same things, it's like madness.
A great through ball. Barely offside.
Yeah, the referee called it right.
Offside call. I didn't say called, but I don't know what you say. A shot from 35 yards out sails wide. Keeper here is going to take a goal kick. He has a pretty good kick. Hopefully he'll get it past half line here. Even though the wind is now moved a little bit, it's coming directly in at him.
Well, and then you figure if...
you can see the wind there having a little impact on it. It sails wide out of bounds. It didn't even make it to half field.
Yeah, you have to start changing the game plan a little bit. Whatever we're doing is not really working out.
We're going to have to change something up, but that's why you got your 2 subs warming up on the sideline over here. Hopefully they can shake things up a little bit. Last week, Jonathan Alvarez, Coro as they call him, he really took over. I played with him myself. He has an amazing shot and has good vision and a great touch on the ball.
Yeah, he's strong legs, man. He can send that ball 30, 40, 50, 60 yards. He also had a big follow-up here last game. His whole family was out here. Good for them to come over and back him up and see him play.
I think a lot of the fans in the stands right now are waiting, hoping he'll get in.
We'll see him on the people in the stand. Baba, we play soccer with Baba. He's one of the funniest guys I know.
Yeah, he's down there shaking hands with the crowd.
Oh,
dangerous good defending by Vlad Thomas. There. Slide tackle, saved it. Was that Thomas?
That was Thomas.
By Thomas, good slide tackle there. In the box, which you never like to do, but he did it cleanly and got to the ball.
We only have about 22 minutes left into the game. We're going to have to start putting some pressure here. I think that they're trying to do that right now. Ezra is putting pressure in the left full back, and then they bringing the ball to the middle. But number 10 should have come out and pressure the ball.
Right, there's no pressure at all.
It has to be by
That's
everyone.
already past the midfield there. Nice nutmeg again by number 6.
They give it to Camara in the corner, and he's trying to bring it back by number 6. Now they pass to Camara. Good possession of that ball.
Some good
and
passes
another good
there.
pass in there. Yeah, now he has to send it across. He's in. Oh! It was a really good attack, man. There were like 7 or 8 passes, and then not a bad try to finish
Armstrong had a good first touch there. At first, I thought it was a little too ambitious, but it was not bad. It was just a little wide of the goal.
Boy, I tell you, you don't see that sequence of plays in the MLS very often.
Wow, yeah. 7, 8 good 1-2 touch passes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey. All right, they're getting ready again. They kind of just playing the ball really easily off the back, and then we just let them walk it out. Now they're coming in.
Even here, look at the AFC and Arbor pressuring everywhere. We can't get one free pass. A backwards pass there to DeMarco Andrews has to back up to go recover the ball. J.J. Bain has a player attack him. We have to drop it all the way to the goalkeeper, and then here they come pressuring the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper forced to dribble the forward because he couldn't get a pass off.
And Vladimir was able to send that ball wide, which was a great play. They send it back to
another
the middle.
cross back in.
We control out the back, but JJ takes possession again. Ooh, another risky pass.
Lost ball in the middle there.
Yeah, boy, that was
JJ
very
Bain does
sloppy.
good to step in to block the pass, though.
Right.
Steals it back. Number 3 there, Thomas, has the ball on the left side, passes it to number 10.
He's going to look to go on to Camara. I think he got Camara in the corner.
Ball finally in the corner. That's what we've been waiting for all day.
He's going to try to take the guy on.
Took him on and took a shot.
Again, the keeper was placed it perfectly. He just
Perfect placement, right to him. He controlled it well.
Yeah, I've been pretty impressed with the keeper. He's done some wonderful work trying to stay away from getting these guys to come in. And
the only goal that he let in, you can't really blame him for it.
No goalie would have stopped that. All right, Corro is getting ready to go in. Let's see if he can change this game and then maybe change the momentum of the game. Create some good passing as he did last time he came into the game. And then I was talking to Mas after the game, and he said he really knows how to use him. He get in there when people are a little tired, so he'll be able to work hard and get to finish or help finish, because he assisted 1 or 2 goals last game.
Yeah, he was involved in both of them. I think he assisted one and helped the other one, created it. AFC and Arbor here now, they have the ball again near the midfield, and they're just passing it around. And I think they're content to kill time. They don't mind.
Exactly. I mean, I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be passing it to the keeper. I mean, there's a seconds to take in of the clock, and then if we don't pressure as a team, it's not going to work out, and they're just going to keep doing that. If what they're doing is working, do it. Keep doing it.
Now the fans are screaming for pressure from FC Columbus.
Right. They gotta go get out and do it.
Here they go again, switching it back and forth one more time. They're just again passing it back and forth. They're slowly moving it forward. They're across half line now, just passing it back and forth.
And it's fun when you play like that. Yeah, it's fun when you play like that, because then you put people to chase. They have to pressure, and they have to pressure at high velocity.
Finally, they worked it past the half and tried to get a pass through, but Thomas stepped in to steal the pass. A good little touch by Camara.
Yeah.
He gets it back again, and then a slide tackle.
All right.
Looks like Coro's getting ready to come in. Number 19, Jonathan Alvarez.
We're going to go into a water break now.
Oh, yeah.
That gives a
water break.
That gives the time to some of the FC Columbus players to get a little hydrated. It looks like JJ is coming out, and then Corro is going in. And let's see, I think there is another substitution.
Looks like maybe number 13, Mamadou Diallo.
Yeah.
He's at least he's on the field. He took off his substitute jersey. Looks like he might be going in.
Yeah, I noticed JJ was also shaking hands with one of the players, so that must be Hernandez is going in.
Versus Detroit City FC.
Alvarez.
Alvarez, yeah.
I'm sorry, not Hernandez, Alvarez.
Reported something like 5,000 fans, home fans.
We'd like to thank also the people that were streaming the game last week. We had over 1,000 viewers and on the last broadcast, and then we are going to be running this game on Bounce 23 TV on Saturday at 10 o'clock, so you can watch the replay.
Tell your friends to spend a cool evening at our soccer game this coming Friday at 7 p.m. versus Detroit City FC.
So yeah, we're going to be playing next Friday at 7 p.m. against Detroit FC. I believe they beat us when we played them there.
Home games after that are Sunday, June 24th at 3 p.m. versus Grand Rapids, Michigan FC.
Yeah, I think we got beat on that game by 1-0.
Sunday, July 1st at 3 p.m. versus FC Indiana.
All right, FC Columbus, get ready to play the last 60 minutes. Let's see if we can put some pressure in those players. The only way to stop that play in the back is really pressuring everybody, and everybody has to be under pressure at a large speed. One of the great things about players, teams like in Spain, like Barcelona, is that the amount of pressure when the pressure when they lose the ball is incredible. FC Columbus throw in, gets in place, and they send the ball into the middle.
Substitutions for FC Columbus. Number 19,
Conley
Alvarez.
is able to clear the ball out of the back.
13, Mamadou Diallo. Replacing J.J. Bain.
Throw
Player.
throw in.
Throw in FC Columbus.
That was right. J.J. Bain came out, and then Alvarez went in. They call him El Corro. I would think because a runner, maybe.
Arbor, substitution. Number 18.